I was born and raised in Southport in 1945. My father was a commercial fisherman. I grew up on boats and water, around the water. Growing up in Southport, it's a very simple life. Lots of boats and things for kids to play with, and adventurous things to do. Kept our boats in my grandfather's front yard. My father had a commercial boat there, and we had several skiffs. So we grew up using our parents' and grandparents' boats. And later on, I guess I was in high school, I built my first boat. The yacht basin was full of wooden boats, and they either were commercial fishing boats or shrimpers or charter boats. And they were all wooden boats. In the summertime, it was always exciting for a young man, a young boy out of school, to clean fish for the charter boats or to help head shrimp for the restaurants, or whatever was available to earn a little spending money. When I was in school, I found that I had an interest in art. I really never pursued an art career or anything. My wife and I were writing a book about growing up in Southport and a lot of the history of the old yacht basin and commercial fishing. And we found that there were not that many photographs available depicting the boats in the waterfront areas. We got together and decided what scenes would be nice to portray. In any painting that I do, there's usually a story behind it. I did a model of the Alice Bell because I wanted to show what she looked like when I was growing up. She was used to shrimp with, so I wanted to show her with a net on board and also towing a skiff. Sculpting is new for me. It's something I've recently started, I guess maybe 6 months ago. I'm working on a piece now of Captain Charlie Swan. He lived across the street from where I was raised. He and my grandfather were good friends. And I used to help him with his boat. He had a boat down at the yacht basin, and I would walk down with him to help him bail it out. So I remember Captain Charlie really well. So I thought that would be a good subject. Right out of high school, I joined the Navy, and after I came home from the Navy, I went to work on tugboats. So I've worked on tugboats and ferry boats, and then Panama Canal tugboats down there also. I retired after 30 years from the federal government, the Department of Defense. I was a civilian pilot. I worked in Charleston, at the Navy base in Charleston, as a pilot, piloting ships in and out of the harbor. I worked there for about 10 years, and after that I transferred to Georgia. So I've worked all over the place, Charleston, South Carolina, and Kings Bay, Georgia. And finally came back home. I've always had Southport on my mind.